The truth about masculine energy and feminine energy and polarity in finding love. I'm truly Eleanor, and I help women create loving and secure relationships based on trust in 6 months or less. This question came in from one of my community members, and she wanted to know, she'd been studying the masculine and feminine and using that in attracting love, and wanted to know what my take on it was. So this is my in-depth answer today. I'm excited to dive into this, and I would love to have you subscribe to my channel, Truly Eleanor, for more love, dating, and relationship advice and videos like this. So first of all, I will say I have been coaching women for the last 15 years. I am a Reiki teacher, so I'm very experienced in energy work, and I do know a lot about all of those ins and outs around energy healing and things like that, as well as working with women from all around the world, and my own personal journey of finding myself and experimenting with the masculine and feminine energies that this community member was asking about. So I do have a lot of experience in it, and I've seen a lot of things. I will say that I'm not an expert in, I wouldn't describe myself as someone who works with masculine and feminine energy and finding love or attracting love, but I do have a lot to say about it. So the first thing I will say is what I've learned over these 15 years from myself and my own experience working with women is that we can get very tripped up on not feeling good enough, or not feeling feminine enough, or having a lot of wounds, or feeling like you have to do so many things in order to be able to be good enough at attracting someone, or be, have the right amount of masculine energy, have the right amount of feminine energy, have, the two energies coming together harmoniously, bringing one forward and having one come back. So all of these ins and outs and things that feel like really hoops that you have to jump through and get it perfect and perfectly aligned and perfectly balanced and harmonious. And do I have enough of this? And do I have enough of that? And have I healed the masculine wound? And have I healed the feminine wound? And what does this mean? I actually got myself and so many of the women I work with so twisted into just emotional knots and really beside themselves with trying to get it perfect and trying to get that equation of feminine and masculine energy so right and perfect to have, that elusive, almost like formula or magic, spell or potion, that they became paralyzed. And I also became paralyzed with this over the years with myself. Was I being feminine enough? Did I have my masculine energy? This must be the reason why I keep attracting men who are unavailable, and this must be the reason why nobody loves me, or I can't attract the right person, or I'm all alone, or I'm unlovable, or I have all these insecurities. And so we make so much meaning around this that we become paralyzed, and we're not able to even move forward or do anything to navigate and find this relationship we're looking for, or find the person who is loving us for who we are. So out of all that insecurity, and out of all of that searching, and all of the time that I spent feeling unlovable and feeling not good enough in terms of my energy and where my energy was and what I was doing, I finally was able to move through that into a process of connecting to my true self. And who am I? Who am I underneath everything and beyond all of those expectations and energy balancing and right and wrong and all of this? Who am I as a whole? And I had to actually move into the feeling of wholeness and of expressing my true self and who I am as a person, as a spiritual being, all of those things coming together to express my wholeness. And once I started to do that and actually, I wouldn't say reject, but to put aside all of the ideas of the masculine and feminine and really look at myself as a whole, then all things began to change for me. I was able to really tap into my heart, open my heart, and listen to my body, listen to my intuition, and forget about the formulas of masculine and feminine and polarity, and really just focus on the wholeness. And once I was able to do that, then I found all of the intuitive messages I needed and what I needed to do next, and moving into the action and actually placing myself in the world in front of people and talking to them and interacting with potential partners and becoming vulnerable and being myself. That was really what it was all about, being myself. It didn't matter how masculine, how feminine, how in tune I was, how, balanced I was. It was just being myself in every moment. That was my, it's like saving grace, I guess. And that's how I move forward. And that's how I work with women is, are you making yourself wrong? Are you making yourself feel bad? Are you making it mean something that, you're not able to tap into this feminine energy, or that you feel like your masculine is, wounded and not standing up for you, and all of these things? When you're able to let them go, what are you left with? You're left with yourself, which is whole at all times. And so this might be a very long answer to this question, but it deserves all of these, things diving into this question very deeply, that ultimately it doesn't matter how feminine or masculine or what your energies are doing. It's showing up as yourself in every moment, no matter what. And showing up like sort of come as you are. Maybe you're feeling depleted. Maybe you're not having the best day, or maybe you're not feeling that attractive, or you're just wanting to reach out to someone and have a talk or have a coffee date. You can show up as you are, and you're going to be the most attractive you've ever been, because you are transparent, you're authentic, you're your true self, you're not hiding anything, you're not trying to uphold almost an impossible standard of yourself, and you're just showing up to have a conversation with someone. That's attractive. And opening your heart and moving into your intentions of what you truly want, and focusing on what you desire to create in your life versus who you're being, and whether you're, in your masculine or your feminine, or how to balance those things. You move away from that and into what you want to create, and move into your heart, expressing your heart out into the world through intentions. That is what I found to be the most powerful, amazing thing that has ever happened to me and to my clients and to the women I work with. So that's what I would say in response to the, what do I recommend around this? And again, I'm not an expert on this, but I do have a lot of experience, and I've gone through this process, and however you want to describe it, if it's a dark night of the soul or my personal journey, my hero's journey, that's what I would say and what I would recommend. So if you have any questions around this, if anything has come up, feel free to comment in the comment section with your question, and we can continue this discussion. And hopefully it's been helpful to open up some, to help you connect some dots, or to have some aha moments, like I like to call them, around this, and see if anything has shifted for you. And again, I hope it was helpful. My name is truly Eleanor, and until next time, I can't wait to get to know you more and figure out what it is you are truly looking for in love and dating and relationships. Bye for now.